You might think you know your brain, but trust me, it has more secrets than you can imagine. The human brain is one of the most complex and fascinating organs in our body. It controls every thought, every memory, every emotion, but there's so much about it that we still don't understand. In today's video, we're going to explore 10 shocking facts about your brain that will not only blow your mind, but might just change the way you think about how you think. The human brain has about 86 billion neurons, and each one of them can make thousands of connections. But did you know, it's estimated that the storage capacity of the human brain could be around 2.5 petabytes? That's the equivalent of 3 million hours of TV, or about 300 years of continuous video. Think about it. Your brain could store the entire internet. So when you forget where you left your keys, don't blame your brain. It's likely that you're just not using that full 2.5 petabytes to your advantage. Your brain is a powerhouse of electrical activity. It generates more electrical impulses in a single day than all the mobile phones in the world combined. That's right. Your brain is constantly firing off signals at a rate that's even beyond our most advanced technology. In fact, if we could measure all the electrical signals your brain makes in just one day, it would be enough to power a light bulb for hours. Now, that's some serious energy. It's a common misconception that the brain shuts down when we sleep. In reality, the brain is more active during sleep than when you're awake. During deep sleep, your brain is busy processing memories, consolidating learning, and even performing maintenance work. Your brain is literally doing the equivalent of cleaning up your hard drive every night, making space for new ideas and memories. So, next time someone tells you to sleep on it, they might actually be giving you the best advice to solve a problem. Your brain only makes up about 2% of your body weight, yet it uses up to 20% of your body's energy. That's right. Your brain is an energy-hungry organ, and it's working overtime every single second of the day. It needs glucose sugar to function, which is why eating brain-boosting foods like nuts and fish can help improve your focus. Ever feel mentally drained after a long day? That's because your brain has been consuming energy like a hungry engine, and it's burning through more than you think. Here's where things get even more mind-blowing. Your brain is not set in stone. Your brain is plastic, in the sense that it can reorganize itself based on your experiences and actions. This process is called neuroplasticity, and it means that if you start learning a new skill, like playing the guitar or speaking a new language, your brain literally forms new connections. This ability doesn't fade with age either. Even as we grow older, our brains can still rewire themselves, adapt, and learn new things. We've all heard the myth that we only use 10% of our brain, but guess what? That's completely false. In fact, we use almost all of our brain all the time. Different regions are activated depending on what you're doing, whether you're thinking, moving, or even dreaming. The idea of unused brain power is a myth that has persisted for over a century, but now, with advanced brain imaging, we know for sure your brain is constantly at work, and every part of it has a purpose. This one might sound crazy, but your brain can actually see even when your eyes are closed. When you imagine something, like a beach or your favorite food, your brain activates the same visual processing centers as if you were actually looking at it. This is how visual imagery works. So the next time you close your eyes and imagine yourself on vacation, just remember, your brain is really seeing it. Here's a surprising fact. Your brain never really forgets anything. Memories don't actually disappear, but sometimes they become harder to access. Even seemingly forgotten events can be recalled with the right triggers, which is why smell or music can instantly bring back memories. So next time you think you've forgotten something, just remember, it's still up there, hidden somewhere in that 2.5 petabytes of data. It might seem strange, but your brain itself doesn't actually feel pain. It's the nerves in your body that detect pain and send signals to your brain, which then interprets those signals. Your brain is essentially a pain processing hub, but the sensation of pain is something that happens outside of the brain itself. So while your brain can process pain, it doesn't feel it. Pretty wild, right? This might be the most interesting fact of all. your brain has the ability to intentionally forget certain memories. This is a process called motivated forgetting, and it happens when your brain decides that a certain memory is just too painful, traumatic, or unnecessary. It's a survival mechanism, protecting your emotional well-being. So when you forget that embarrassing moment or painful breakup, your brain might actually be doing you a favor. So here's something you'll want to keep in mind, especially around pools, mountains, or sketchy saunas. Your brain can only survive without oxygen for about 5 to 6 minutes. After that, cells start dying off fast. What's wild is how critical those few minutes are. Just 60 seconds of no oxygen, and you start losing consciousness. 2 minutes in, damage starts. 5, you're entering may never come back the same territory. This is why CPR matters so much. You're not just saving a heartbeat, you're saving a personality, a memory bank, a lifetime of Spotify playlists. Your brain is fragile, and not in the cries at Pixar movies kind of way. Forget coffee-fueled brainstorming. Some of your most creative moments happen when you're dead tired, like when your brain is just a few yawns away from sleep. Why? Because your brain's executive filter, that logic gatekeeper, starts to chill out. It stops saying that's dumb and starts letting weird connections sneak through. It's like your thoughts start throwing a house party and all the strange ideas you usually ignore suddenly show up. That's why those bizarre 2 a.m. ideas sometimes turn out to be genius. Or, okay, sometimes they're just weird. Like, what if we replaced all chairs with trampolines? But still creative. Music doesn't just vibe with your mood, it physically changes your brain. Playing an instrument strengthens the connection between your brain's left and right hemispheres, especially the corpus callosum, the brain's internal highway. And listening to music, that lights up areas responsible for emotion, memory, and even motor coordination. There's even research showing that music therapy helps stroke patients regain speech and movement. So yeah, when your playlist hits just right, it's not just emotional, it's neurological. Ever read something totally messed up like, I can do oubli how set I rate ties? And your brain just fixes it? Yeah, your brain has an autocorrect system that fills in missing info to save time. Problem is, it also makes you overlook typos, misremember facts, and swear your keys were on the counter when no, they weren't. Basically, your brain lies to you, helpfully. If you laid out all the blood vessels in your brain, you could wrap them around the earth 4 times. That's 100,000 miles of blood tubes packed into a 3-pound brain. It's like having an entire planetary plumbing system squished into a grapefruit. No wonder your brain is the thirstiest organ in the body. It uses 20% of your oxygen and blood at any given moment. Try it. Go ahead. Ticklish on your feet? Try doing it yourself. Doesn't work, does it? That's because your brain predicts your own movements. When it knows what's coming, it cancels the surprise. And surprise is what makes something ticklish. Translation: your brain is not amused by your own jokes or finger pokes. Whether you've got vision or not, your brain is a visual thinker. Even people born blind use the visual cortex when imagining or understanding the world. It just rewires to interpret sound, touch, and memory spatially, like a mental 3D map. Basically, your brain is out here reprogramming itself like a Jedi blindfolded. Ever finish someone's sentence? Laugh at the same moment. It's not magic, it's neural synchrony. When people vibe, their brain waves literally start to match, especially during conversation, music, or shared emotion. Your brains are vibing. Literally. The brain is truly the most fascinating part of the human body, don't you think? It's got so many surprises up its sleeve. If you learned something new today, smash that like button, share it with someone who could use a brain boost, and don't forget to subscribe for more mind-blowing facts. Stay curious, and remember, your brain is more powerful than you'll ever know.